Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Well, breaking news, good news, bad news, they're good news. The Mariupol hold-up saga ended. That means everybody was evacuated from the Azovstal steel plant, according to the media. And it seems like they're all safe as of now. And let's go and see what's going on. This article comes from Yahoo News by Nimich Kavanagh from Tuesday today, May 17th, 2022. And this is the title. Ukraine says Mariupol steel plant combat mission completed as hundreds of troops evacuated. So the Ukrainian soldiers hold up in the final stronghold of the besieged port city of Mariupol have left the steel plant after 82 days, according to officials who said they completed their combat mission. They just left. Okay. It says more than 260 Ukrainian troops were evacuated from the Azovstal steelworks to Russian occupied areas. Now it starts the process of who's who, what's what. The Mariupol garrison has fulfilled its combat mission, the General Staff of Ukraine's Armed Forces announced in a statement on Tuesday. The Supreme Military Command ordered the commanders of the units stationed at Azovstal to save the lives of the personnel. Defenders of Mariupol are the heroes of our time. Yes, they are. According to the Russian state news agency TASS, the Russian Defense Ministry had announced that an agreement was reached to evacuate the wounded soldiers from the plant on Monday. That was the first. Ukraine's Deputy Defense Minister Hanna Maliar said on Monday night that 53 badly wounded soldiers were evacuated to a hospital in Novoazovsk, and the rest of the fighters were brought through a humanitarian corridor to the town of Olenivka. Maliar added that preparation for a prisoner exchange is now underway. Yep, and I'm quoting, measures are ongoing to save the rest of the fighters from Azovstal, Maliar said. Unfortunately, it's impossible to release Mariupol by military means. Now the most important thing is to save the lives of our military. Reuters reported that 5 buses of Ukrainian soldiers arrived in Novoazovsk late on Monday night, with some of the fighters being removed from vehicles in stretchers. It is believed that 600 troops were stationed inside the plant. Ukrainian President Zelensky said the evacuation was done to save the lives of the soldiers who endured months of Russian bombing and brutal attacks. Yes, so they are surrendering, and obviously, as I stated before, what were they supposed to do other than surrender? Just try to break out of that, to get out. I don't think it would have been an option. The Russians were very well prepared to take care of them once they get out. The other one would have been what, to stay over there until they their supplies run out and then die of exposure and starvation, or meet the creator earlier by their own will, using their own weapons. So other than that, I don't think that Ukrainian army or anybody else would have been able to airlift these fighters over there, because the Russians were ready over there with their artillery. So I don't think that could have been possible. They tried, a few helicopters tried to land. If you remember, in the past they were shot down. I don't think that all of them, but many enough to make the helpers not try again. That's good news with this. I'm talking good news because they are, as of now, seems to be safe. The fighters, that's going to be a different story. The wounded, the same. I know that they will be vetted, they will be inspected, interrogated, and who's who, what's what, and de depending on that, it's we're gonna find out. Excuse me, as people who are acting stupidly. So depending on that, they will go towards different departments, if you know what I mean. Some will go to obviously they will not be. I don't think these guys are going to be released. That's for sure. They said over there as well. They will be probably exchanged in some prisoner exchange operation. But I know that once if they will be found to be mercenaries, they will go in one direction. If they're military from Ukraine, another direction. Military from a different country, that's a different direction. Volunteers, a different direction, and so on. It depends. I read an article yesterday that the British mass media reported that there might be two or three British fighters, ex-military who fought in Afghanistan, I believe, I think, I remember, and they are trapped in Azovstal steel plant. So those guys, if those guys were volunteers, that's one problem. If they are mercenaries, there's a different problem. If they are employed by the Royal Army, or however is the right term, but you know what I mean, they're stand over there with clear orders, and they are fighting under the the emblem and badge of the British Army, then it's a really different story. I hope they will be okay. I hope that they will get to meet their families and um, I don't know, do what they do best, I guess. And if they decide to get back into fighting, obviously their country is at war with another country, if you want to take it that way, right? And maybe they get to live another day. So as I said, I do not know the who's who, what's what, and I'm very, very curious to see. There are a lot of speculation that there are some NATO general over there, and a French, a British, and this and that. I watched a video. A while ago with one of the Azovstal commanders speaking with the media, with this particular person and reporter, and he was using English, and he used English. He had an accent like I do, and but he was very good. So that tells me that you can't get that good without using it daily, by direct experience and by also being involved in this kind of things. So he either was a volunteer from somewhere else, but he spoke English too good. Not that he can't, living in a country, but I tell you, I learned English overseas. I went to college for that, and when I came here, we didn't have the verbal abilities to have a conversation without making too many grammatical mistakes and all that. Nevertheless, you still make them because you're never going to be perfect in anything, especially in a second, a language that you use. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.